Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing Chris Hughton and whether he is the right man to take us forward. So we look back a couple of weeks ago and we lost 7-0 to Manchester City at the Etihad, and even the most loyal Chris Hughton fans wanted him to go. Me being one of them. I'm a massive fan of Chris Hughton, as you probably well know if you follow me on this YouTube channel or on Twitter. I'm a big fan of him and think he's a great manager, but just at that time I didn't think he was the right man to take us forward. It seemed that his time was up and he couldn't make any more changes to take this club forward. Now, West Ham, we beat them 3-1. A fantastic second half performance. Arguably the best second half performance I've seen from a Norwich team in probably about a season. Now, okay, that's 3 points, but that complicates things. It sort of papers over the cracks slightly. One game, is that enough to take renew hope in Chris Hughton? Personally, I think it is. You know, Chris Hughton has showed us there after an abysmal first half performance that he can still motivate them players. Now, I sit behind the longest serving Norwich City season ticket holder at Carrow Road. He's been a season ticket holder for 65 years and is arguably one of the most knowledgeable men I speak to at the games. And he said he has obviously watched Norwich at a long time, and that was one of the worst performances with a good team he's ever seen. And he said it wasn't the players' fault. It wasn't exactly the players' fault. Okay, they were putting in bad performances, but there must be an underlying reason. There must be a reason to see that the players aren't out there motivated, and that has to go back to the management staff. If the managers isn't motivating the players, they're not going to go out and perform good and play good football. Now, what he said was, you know, that you look at the likes of Malky Mackay. Okay, he still plays defensive football, but he's slightly more up for it. He could probably motivate the players more. And as we were 1-0 down against West Ham, I think there was a lot of people thinking that he has to go. I thought his time was up. And then after that second half performance, scoring 3 goals and getting our strikers in the game, my mind was completely changed. Now, is he the man to take us forward? That is the question. And personally, I think he's still got a bit of kick in him, a bit of fight in him to take us forward. Now, it's evident he can motivate the players, and it is evident that if he wants to, he can change his tactics. We've seen it against Chelsea. We've seen it against Arsenal. We did see it at Manchester City. It just didn't work. And we've seen it against West Ham. I think West Ham was a fantastic tactic, playing Elmander just behind Hooper. Elmander can hold the ball up very well on his chest and get it down his feet and play it forwards. Now, can we take that forward? I think we can. I think Chris Hughton knows what he has to do. He's a very defensive-minded manager. We've seen that over the past 2 seasons, and he isn't going to suddenly play a very attacking football. We know that. But if you were to sack Chris Hughton and bring somebody else in, Di Matteo maybe, Malky Mackay maybe, who knows, Tony Pulis even, would the transitional period be too long, and would we be behind where we already are? Because what we don't want to do is go backwards if we sack Chris Hughton, because you always run that risk of the transitional period. It can either go really well or really bad, but in the long run, sacking managers isn't normally the right thing to do. So I think Chris Hughton is the man to take us forward. We've got 2 massive games coming up. Newcastle away, Crystal Palace at home. I think we can probably guarantee 3 points out of them, possibly 4. I think a draw away at Newcastle, maybe even a win is realistic. We have to beat Crystal Palace at home. They are an awful side, and I'm saying that. They are an awful side for Premier League standards. So it's an important couple of weeks for Norwich City. Leave me your thoughts. Is Chris Hughton still the right man for Norwich? Can he take us forward? Was the win against West Ham just papering over the cracks? Who knows? Leave me your thoughts in the comments. I'll read them as always. Tweet me at TalkNorwichCity. My shirts are available to buy at my Big Cartel store. All the links in the description. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Peace.